Assad, what up, what up? It's the IV Roundup. Here with Noah, nothing but a G thing, baby. Peter, Piss Missiles, and TJ McDick Slaps. We got a great show for you. We got a great episode 2. Let's rock it. Let's get it rolling. Let's shoot the shit. Hit it. And to be honest, more connection issues that sound like complete shit, but we'll keep rolling.
That sounded terrible.
That is literally so bad. No, fix it.
Yeah, no, you sound like shit.
Still do?
No, you have a piece of dip hanging off your lip.
You got shit on your lip.
So speaking of douchebags like that, we got the biggest douche in all of Ottawa, Kate and Bubba Harth on tonight. It's an honor to have the biggest douche in the 815 on our show. I mean, Caden Harth claims that he's not a douchebag, but I want to hear his statement pertaining to why he doesn't think he's actually a douchebag.
Listen, I've been told by many people I'm obviously a douchebag. Correct. So therefore, I think I've sat down with multiple people and said this too. You just look at me, not knowing me, you're not gonna like me. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the look on my face.
I think it's the hair.
Maybe it's the hair. But I think once you truly get to know me, I'm not that bad. That's where I stand on it. I know a lot of people think differently. I don't know why.
I think when people see guys that have fucking manes for hair, I think they just automatically think that kid's a fucking douchebag. I think I honestly, you don't like to look at a kid and you be like, oh, he seems kind of chill. You see the kids with the long hair you don't know, and you just go, that kid looks like a fucking douche.
Do you think that about me, Noah?
I agree.
At first glance, TJ, people probably think you're a fucking doucher.
Nah, fuck them. I'm a good guy.
I think if someone was to see a Noah Gould walking down the street,
they think that guy's a nerd.
Hey, this dude is a fucking loser, and what the hell is he wearing?
Definitely the what the hell he's wearing, especially when the jean season comes around and he pulls out the fucking bootleg ones that hang about a mile wide.
Those are burned. Those are burned. They don't exist anymore.
Exactly where they belong.
Adding to the subject though of Caden being a douche, I'll give it to him. Like from freshman year until now, he has grown as a person, and he has a heart, guys. He has a heart.
He has a heart.
Maybe freshman year when I was maybe having some fun with some girls Caden liked, or I don't know. He threw Powerade bottles at me in the student section, and I thought this guy's a total d-bag. Who's
this guy think he is? Freshman doing fucking Powerade bottles. Who does he think he is?
I know, right?
I needed to savor those.
But speaking of douchebags, today in episode 2, we're gonna talk. We didn't get much time to talk about it in our debut episode because Peter was busy throwing up. But we're gonna talk about the Frat Experience. I know a lot of people have ask me questions. Every time I come home, it's the first question, how's ASU, and are you in a fraternity?
Alpha Sigma gay.
See, there's a douche comment right there.
I don't know why.
He had that one coming.
Alpha Sig just got kicked off our campus.
Who?
Alpha Sig. What Noah, which one are you in?
Alpha Sig.
Alpha Sig, yeah, those guys are absolutely loud at my
So we're gonna let Bubba and TJ McDick Slaps run the interview here because I know they have a lot of questions. I know the viewers have a lot of content that the viewers want to hear. So hit us. What you guys got?
Aiden, you go first. I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Okay, fair enough. I just feel like a lot of people. I think both of you guys need to elaborate on the lifestyle of being in a frat because personally, people back home that don't know what college life is about, frat lifestyle, blah blah blah. They just think it's stupid and it's fucking. You're a doucher if you're in a frat. Correct? Yes.
Well,
So I think generally,
that's
frat.
what me and Peter are here to clear up. We're here to clear the air as to why fraternities aren't douchers.
Which I think you need to. So let's elaborate a little bit on that. I'm gonna toss in a Green Hornet, and then we'll hear your thoughts on it.
Do you want to hear about the lifestyle of being a pledge or the lifestyle of being an active?
Very different lives.
I'm gonna shoot you straight. I don't know what the fuck the difference is.
So
You gotta elaborate on everything.
the pledge process, you're just a bitch for a whole semester, and you know, you're just trying to get to that tier when you're finally an active, and people look at you and you're like, damn, like he's my boss now. Because once you're an active and you can shit on pledges, there's nothing better. But being a pledge it's a rough lifestyle, especially first semester or freshman year, because you are getting shit on because you are a pledge, and they think that you don't earn the respect of the actives until you get through the process. Sounds very gay, I know, but I mean, once you finally get to be an active, I mean, you don't have to do anything. You just fucking pitch for a party here and there, and you just kind of shit on some kids. It's kind of fun. I guess that's what make it.
So, no, obviously you went to the University of ASU. Pete?
Arizona State University.
Yeah.
University, Arizona State.
Yeah, so at Miami, I mean, I love it so far. It's not, I mean, obviously the whole conception of Greek life's like, oh, like you're a hardcore doucher, only drink, do drugs, shit like that. It's kind of like based on the one you join. I joined a pretty medium tier one that was like kind of like academic, but also a lot of like going out and stuff because I wanted that balance. You can pretty much get into whatever you want. You just have to find the right group. I know that's also like the cliche thing to say, but I mean, you can pretty much spot out the bullshit pretty easily.
I mean, a fraternity is kind of cliche in general. I mean,
yeah. I mean, when you call it a brotherhood, I mean, every guy who joins one's going to say it actually is, and it's going to sound cliche as fuck, but it kind of is because you live with these people.
Yeah.
No, I got a question.
Yeah.
So I know frat guys love women. They just do. There's not a gay guy in a frat. I mean, there might be, but we don't know. Do frat guys have standards? On a scale of 1 to 10, like who are you taking down?
I think it depends who you are as a member of a fraternity. There's some guys you'll meet. There's some guys you'll meet that will fuck anything that walks. There are some guys you'll meet that definitely do have standards. I have standards personally. I'm not just gonna fuck anything that walks. I mean, there's a fine line for me, but I mean, obviously for some people they don't give a fuck. But there's definitely a fine line for me.
It also depends. Okay, so like we have a sorority on our campus. It's called Phi Mu, but we call them Phi Mu because I mean, some of them are a little bit bigger. So I mean, it depends on like what you're going for. Are you shooting for a Phi Mu? It depends what frat you're in too. That's a huge thing, Noah.
Yeah, I mean,
the tier system.
There's definitely that's the most difficult thing about.
There we go. No gold Wi-Fi connection.
No, we're not getting one word you're saying right now.
I'm sure he's talking about something real important right now. No, but I mean, the frat life, it's whatever you make of it. Yeah, everybody thinks it's a douchey thing, but it's a good way to make friends. Pretty easy way to socialize. You always have something going
on. When it goes with like the tier system, I mean, like with my fraternity, we were mid-tier. You know, we didn't have very many houses, so we couldn't throw that many parties. But I mean, you definitely, some frats get more of the hot girls than others, and some frats they don't do well at all. And I think we're just kind of right in the middle. But I mean, it's fun. Meet a lot of cool people.
You guys could have fucking pool parties year round. How would that not be cool?
Yeah, I mean, fucking girls with bikinis year round. That was great.
Okay, Obviously, you were a bitch for a little bit, correct?
No.
What
I
is the
wasn't-
what is the most fucked up thing? This could go for Pete too. That your frat has made you done.
Made you do.
No.
I'm gonna be the TC of this podcast.
No.
Make you do.
No.
No, are you gonna go for this or what?
I discussed this in the debut episode. There's a fine line.
You can't.
Yeah,
And-
apparently frat guys have secrets and they can't
You
say.
can't talk about it. You can't do it.
I'm
What
under oath.
happens
I'm
if you
under
do?
code.
You're out.
What happens if
You're
you
done.
do?
You could be kicked out, honestly.
Hey, you kicked out. They don't fuck with that.
No, are you going back?
I'm definitely leaning on staying home.
Okay. So, for instance, you're leaning towards staying home. You might not see those guys ever again.
I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, though, Caden. That'd just be shitty. I still have friends out
He's
there.
not throwing Mikey push-ups under the bus. Those two are right here.
He definitely did the fucking push-up challenge too.
Oh yeah, you know what he did.
Actually, story. We were all supposed to get fucked on as pudges, but I was the only one that showed up. So I was the only one that got fucked on, and I had to do push-ups for like 30 minutes, and I had to dance.
That's
I
awesome.
can see Noah right here doing that.
I did the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
Oh, I had a couple buddies who had to do that.
But I mean, fucked up. I don't know what I mean,
Did you get spanked at all?
no
Because I know
comment.
it's a big thing with fraternities. Like they have the paddle.
No comment. That's all I'll leave it at.
Okay, I understand. Pete, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with no on this one.
It's hard. It's hard discussing frat life, and you don't really understand frat life until you really fully like join a fraternity. Honestly,
No, yeah. When I came into college, I was like, oh yeah, these guys are like yeah, they throw sick parties, but it's like a cult. And when you get into it, it kind of is a cult, but it's pretty sweet.
I actually joining a fraternity is what enlightened me to get involved in smoking green.
That's where you're
Mhm.
not supposed to tell them.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest with my viewers. I mean,
That's true. That's true.
I never was really big with it. I mean, a lot of people were like, "Why don't you smoke?" And over the summer before I left, I didn't really smoke either. I didn't think I liked it, but then I got out there and almost everyone in my fraternity smokes. So I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll give it another shot." Kind of.
Are you guys like? Is ASU huge into coke?
It's not in my fraternity. It wasn't like this. Like it wasn't this line around.
Okay.
But I will say, I mean, it's there. It's
Okay.
definitely there.
Okay.
Definitely something a lot of people do.
Everybody
It's scary
loves
to see someone.
sugar, man.
It's scary to see people coked out. Honestly, it's really scary.
They're crazy, man. Some kid.
I've seen people coke out of their minds and they don't even look like they should be breathing.
I had some kid come up to me at the bar who was coked out of his mind. He was like, "Buy me a drink," and he was like in my face. Dude, calm the fuck down. I was like, "Sure, what do you want?" And he's like, you like wanted some $10 drink. I'm like, dude, I'll buy you a beer, but I'm not buying you a drink. He goes, "Fine, no." I was like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Peter, a man of the people.
So
I mean,
guys,
unless-
if you're ever coked out, ask Peter for a drink. He'll buy you one.
Yeah. If
I'm
you're,
not sure
ever
that-
if you're ever wandering around harassing people, I'm your guy.
I'm gonna throw it out there right now before people ask. I have never done cocaine. It's not something I really really plan on doing. I never really want to snort anything up my nose. I never even would snort a sweet tart as a bet up my nose. I don't think anything belongs up my nose except boogers, maybe.
Well, also now we're on the frat talk. TJ, you're going off to college next year. Well,
Go Bees, baby.
stinky asshole university. Do you think you're gonna join a frat? Like, is there frats down
Well,
there?
they
Like,
don't
what's
have. They don't have frats.
situation.
So Ambrose, it's a small NAI school, and they don't have frats there. So luckily,
They
like
got the golf house.
if I
baby,
were
the
to
golf
go,
house.
see, if I were to go to like a big university, and obviously I wouldn't be playing a sport, like I'd probably join a frat just for like get myself out there. But like a big thing that helps is like at Ambrose, most people that go there play a sport, so you have your team to like socialize with and like make friends like easier.
Bond.
But the thing there is that they have townhouses like literally in the middle of campus, and each one like I know the golf guys they took when I went on my visit they took me in there like they have their own house. I know a couple other sports like basketball players usually like they'll have a house together and stuff. But for a small school, it's a good time.
Baseball House at Miami threw some fucking sick parties. The sports houses do throw some wild ones.
And they do get a lot of good looking women there because they are, especially at ASU of all places where you got me and like it's a Pac-12 school. You have some top athletes. Bitches get wet for the athletes at ASU.
What about the top athletes at the IV Baseball House, huh?
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine what they get there. Probably, that's the IV Roundup Central.
Literally.
They round up all the best pussy in the IV, and they get them there. And it's probably mostly because of money.
I don't know. He shaved his beard.
I mean, unless there's anything else you guys want to hear about the frat life, that's all. I mean, like there's nothing really that exciting to share. It's just something. If you're gonna go off to college, for those listening, it's definitely something. If you're thinking about it, it's definitely something to try. If you're looking to meet new people, but besides that, there's not much. I mean, I'm held by code. I can't say very much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Code.
Anyways, moving on. Our first sponsor, short and sweet, Sam's Pizza. We deliver.
What about Sips Bar and Grill? Not really a grill, but a bar.
I've never been to Sips.
It's a fine establishment right across from the Nate Plate baseball diamond.
Yeah.
An underrated field.
I disagree 100%.
I know Caleb Goulds took some bombs out of that field.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Moving on to our next topic, and the main reason we brought on Bubba the Yank.
Oh, this is all Bubba.
We're going to talk about the AL East and the expectations, how it's going to turn out, how the Yankees are going to do, and do the Bo Sox, do they need to rebuild? Do they need to, do they need to fucking work on their farm system and rebuild? I mean, are they going to be as good without Mookie Betts and Brock Holt?
And David Price.
And David Price. And then Chris Sale just got Tommy John. I mean, are they going to be any good?
I'm going to shoot you straight here. I think the Yanks are definitely top tier in their division. I think the Rays are right up there too. They're a good ball club. I think
terrible stadium.
Terrible stadium. I honestly think though the Red Sox are still going to be a competitive team. They still have a lot of talent. They got Bogarts. They got fucking Chavis. Chavis is good. They still got Devers.
I mean, you can't win that many games with shit pitching.
Have you looked at the gambling odds on this stuff?
On who?
Oh my God, the AL East.
What's it at?
Yankees are minus 550 with a predicted record of about 102 wins. Tampa Bay is supposed to come in second. I mean, their pitching rotation is mental. And then the Red Sox are supposed to come in third.
Here's my hot take.
The Orioles are dog shit. The Orioles
aren't even worth talking about. But
Orioles are supposed to win 57 games.
Here's something that not people are talking about. Here's a hot take on my part.
He's gonna say Blue Jays, I guarantee it.
I think the Blue Jays take third in the division.
That is the dumb. I don't know. I'd give them another year before they actually start kicking off. They're way too young.
Bo Bichette's a fucking stud, and that flow is fucking awesome.
You sound retarded.
Bo Bichette's a stud. Vlad Jr.'s a stud. They just signed Ryu. They're a young team. They're very promising.
Also, like 31.
Ryu
had a good
was
year.
he's almost a Cy Young winner last year.
Yeah.
If DeGrom's not in his division, he wins it.
That's another team. The Mets are going to do some dirty things this year.
I don't
Think
know.
so?
Yeah, baby, Stroh show.
They got. Well, I don't know. Syndergaard's on getting Tommy John, ain't he?
Yeah, he's
And
out.
that's my main thing about the Red Sox. Chris Sale is getting Tommy John now. Who the fuck's their number one? Is Porcello still there? Is it Rick Porcello?
Wait. Are you talking about Red Sox? What'd you
The
just
Red
say?
Sox. What is the Red Sox pitching staff?
Fuck.
This is something I need to look up.
I don't
Is
know.
Porcello still there?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
If Porcello is your number one pitcher, are you really going to win that many games? He's not even there. He's not even there.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think their number one's going to be Eovaldi. I mean, that's terrible.
We have starting pitchers for the Red Sox being Eduardo Rodriguez, Evaldi.
Rodriguez is good though.
He's good, but I mean,
Ryan Weber and Brian Johnson.
that is a terrible rotation.
That is a very bad rotation.
That is a terrible rotation. What do they predict? What is the odds on how many games they win, Peter?
They got a lot of lefties
Jack.
in that starting rotation.
I think it was at like 87.5.
Bro, how?
Like the same thing the Cubs are at. They're at 84.5, so 85-ish.
I take under.
That's pretty accurate though. I don't know.
Dude, their pitching staff's bad.
That's yeah. I don't know. I mean, if they can close games out, if they keep them close early, I mean they can hit. I will say that their lineup's pretty solid.
I mean, they're young too. That's what I mean. Benintendi's young. Devers is young. Bogarts is young.
Got Verdugo.
Got Verdugo now. You still got JD Martinez. My big thing is, how do you let an MVP in Mookie Betts? How do you let him go? How do you let him go that easy?
Because he was going to be gone the next year anyways.
But they would. I mean, do you think they still have a shot at winning it if they still have Betts?
No, I don't think it would be any different than where they are right now. I think the Yankees.
I don't think so either.
Out by
It's
far.
kind of like just what we talked about yesterday, like with Trout. Like one player might make a difference, but if you don't have pitching, usually, and like
I honestly don't. I mean, like he's really good. He's not that big of a difference maker. Like he can play the field, but he's not going to win you a division against the Yankees, who are by far a better team.
You think? I mean, do you think the Yankees make it to the World Series this year?
Yankees.
I want to hear. I want to hear this take from the Yanks fan of all people. Do the Yankees make it to the World Series?
I think we backtrack. I think if we don't stay healthy, I think the Rays take our division. That's just my take on it.
I like the Rays a lot.
Rays are good.
But
I'm a big
I think
Archer
if we are a healthy team, we have so much talent on that team.
Well, you just signed Garrett Cole. I mean, your pitching staff's unreal.
He's
Garrett
got
Cole's
Baldy
son.
now.
That guy's scary.
What do you?
He's a fucking
I
Baldy
mean,
now.
Garrett Cole versus Eovaldi. I mean, as a Red Sox fan, I mean, you have to.
Just the scary thing is, you don't know, even if they cheated, you don't know if the Astros are still going to be good. So, like, even if
They're still going to be. I don't care. I hate them, but they're still going to be good. They're still going to be a very good team.
I don't think all of them are going to be as good as they were, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, you just lost
Their
Garrett
heads
Cole.
are going to be getting taken off, so I don't know.
Like, is George Springer going to be as good as he used to be, or is he like an honest
I'm
guy?
gonna shoot you straight. I think we do make it to the World Series this year.
They're really good. I think they could.
I think they could, but I think they don't. I don't know. I don't think they have enough bats.
I don't know. I feel like they have all the pieces, to be honest with you. It's a really good team.
No, did you just say the Yankees don't have enough bats?
Yeah,
I mean,
the last
Judge
thing to say about that team.
Judge and Stanton are good. I mean, who else you got? I mean, you got
Gleyber Torres, DJ LeMahieu.
Brett Gardner will fucking come in for a couple hits here and there.
fuck
Yeah.
Brett Gardner.
Don't
We
even
have
say that. He comes
Fuck
in
that
every year.
bald-headed freak.
Yeah. Andujar's great.
They're all bald-headed
Fucking
freaks.
Gio Urshela is good. We got a lot of good.
I would not be worried about that team fucking producing.
I mean,
Luke Voigt, are you like we have the best hitting team in baseball.
do you like? First off, no. I say the Dodgers are the best hitting team in baseball, if you ask me.
Nope. I think we're better.
And I mean,
It drops off for the Dodgers after fucking Bellinger, Betts, Muncy, And
Turner.
you can't Turner's okay. I mean, he's good, but he's not like an elite hitter, I wouldn't say.
Here's my thing.
Doc Peterson ain't that good at hitting. I mean, he's good, but he's not like a elite hitter in the MLB.
Do you believe in Giancarlo Stanton? Do you stand by Giancarlo? I think he's too inconsistent. I think there's too much hype around Giancarlo. He had a very good year in Miami. I think there's too much hype, and I just don't think
he hasn't been hurt. He's been hurt. He hasn't had one healthy Yankee season yet.
Yeah, I think with that, because the Yankees literally went through half the season last year playing with guys from AAA coming up and rotating.
Yeah, and they've been great for us. Like Clint Frazier was great. Yeah, we've been
shortened season.
Yeah, exactly. We've been.
I mean, I hate to admit it, but I think the Astros go back. I think they got Altuve, they got Correa, they got Springer.
I don't think they will.
Yordan Alvarez is super good.
I think there's too much around it to even predict what they're going to do.
I think there's definitely if I had to choose three teams, it's definitely the Rays, the Yankees, and the Astros. I don't think there's any other teams that can even compete. Maybe the Twins miraculously.
The A's are really good this year.
Those are teams I love. Are like the A's and the Mariners, who are just always just right there. There's always just right there out of the AL West, just sneaking into the playoffs, and you're rooting for them to beat.
I liked when the Twins were in it.
Twins are my dark horse. I'd be willing to bet the Twins because they got some power bats. I mean, Nelson Cruz is somehow like almost 40 years old, still hitting fucking 450 pounds.
They don't have pitching. They like legit have nobody to pitch on that team.
Yeah, I mean
they're literally banking on the fact that AAA is going to step up, or they're going to find somebody really, really soon who's still out there. And most of the guys who are actually talented are.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm hearing you. So I go.
My connection is being weird.
Just go around the round table. Do the Yankees make the World Series?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah.
I say no.
I'm gonna say no. I mean, the AL is tough. There's so many good teams in the AL. I mean, I don't know if the Yankees, if it's their year.
I just think
another thing that pisses me off, and I know I'm gonna get TJ riled up on this.
We talked about it yesterday, asswipe. Maybe watch the fucking episode. You would know.
Hey.
I had a good view on it. I know you're gonna. We talked about a lot of Sox fans need to chill, and I understand. Like, yes, we're gonna be good. We're not gonna be really good this year though. Like, it's gonna take 2-3 years.
Respectful. Do you believe in Kopech? Do you believe in the hype around Kopech?
Yes, 100%.
Do you think he's gonna ever play a full year healthy?
We don't know yet.
How do you feel about Dylan Cease?
Okay,
that's exactly how I feel.
How do you feel about that fag Giolito?
Good. He's very good.
I mean, he had a great year last year. Caden tries saying it's a fluke, but
dude,
with that good of a year, it can't really be a fluke.
I mean, he got fucked on by the Cubs both times.
He was the worst pitcher in the MLB at one point.
Literally,
he was. He had like a 10 ERA. Like, it was just awful.
But and he was up for Cy Young last year.
Yeah. Have you heard of fucking Ryu after last year? No.
It's true. I mean, we can't really. I mean, you can't really say anything about.
Baseball is the hardest sport to predict. I mean, it truly is. I mean,
say that football's pretty hard, but yeah.
Football's pretty hard. I mean, you always know the Patriots are going to be good. You know the Chiefs are always going to be good. I mean, you have those teams that are. I mean, the 49ers obviously.
Whoa. Patriots aren't going to be good this year.
Not anymore. I'm saying in the past, you knew who was going to be good. This year is going to be interesting because Tom Brady leaves, but in football, you know who's going to be good. And I mean, obviously the 49ers came out of nowhere.
Do the Bucks make the playoffs this year?
Yep.
I said yeah.
I say yeah.
I'm going to say no.
I say yes, dude.
I don't see Tom Brady not making the playoffs.
Brady did that last year with a horrible team. I mean, horrible.
Literally the worst fucking wide receivers, like pretty close to the league besides
Yes.
Edelman. Nobody else
It
had
was
experience on the
awful.
team. Now you have fucking Godwin, Mike Evans, and a bunch of other fucking studs, and then you're gonna have DeAndre Swift, who they're gonna draft, just fucking pounding it up the middle with a defense, like a decent O line, and a good defense to back them up.
I don't know anything about the Bucks defense. They're good though.
They're not bad. I mean, they're gonna redo Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he'll be all right. He's not great. I mean, he's a fucking body at the line, but they have some other good guys.
Has Winston gone anywhere yet?
No,
Fuck him.
I said he should go to the Patriots.
no.
You
they're
should go
gonna
back
get
to the
fucking Uncle
streets.
Andy.
Dude, take away those interceptions. He's a good quarterback.
Man.
But those interceptions were so bad, though.
They were so bad.
weren't
They
even
were all.
close.
Dude, imagine your last game of the year and you end it in overtime throwing a pick six.
Okay, now I'm gonna be honest.
30
Any quarterback's good if you take away their interceptions. I mean, what are they doing wrong?
Yeah, Eli Manning's good if you take away his interceptions. Fuck. But I think baseball's the hardest sport to predict. I mean, when the Cubs won it that year in 2016, that came out of nowhere to me. I knew they were gonna be good. I didn't know about that good.
Well, they had 103 wins that year, Noah. So I had a decent guess they were going to be all right.
I mean, I was always scared of the Dodgers though. The Dodgers, I mean, they're
I would agree. And I literally spent my fucking day today watching Game 6 and just watching the Cubs shit on Kershaw.
I mean, plus that, I mean, who they play in the World Series? Fucking Indians. I mean, that Indians team was fucking very good.
It was.
Fucking, I mean, Ramirez was pimping home runs. Fucking Lindor. I mean, that's another team that could come out of the AL and even make a run.
I don't know.
I'm gonna take the Twins. I'm gonna say fucking take the Twins.
I like the A's as a sleeper pick out of the AL West.
I don't mind. I love Matt Chapman.
He's so good.
I take Matt Chapman over Rafael Devers.
I mean, he has a better glove.
All right.
Devers stick.
Consistently for hitting, I can't really speak. I don't really know. I mean, I would say Chapman's probably better, but Chapman's also had a longer career.
Yeah, Devers is 22.
Yeah. It's
21.
It's like second year in the league.
I mean, that's the thing that Wyatt Hill can look for.
He was up for MVP last year. Devers
That's
good.
Good.
That's something that the Hill brothers can look forward to, is a young core in the Red Sox. But
They have one of the best shortstops too. I'm gonna say that right now. Bogarts is great.
I got in this debate with Wyatt, and he's always wanted to hear it. If you were to build a team around one of these shortstops, would you rather have Javi Baez or would you rather have Xander Bogaerts?
Xander Bogaerts. I fucking hate Javi. He just pisses me off. Yeah, it's like he enjoys the game, but at some points, I mean, not only just because I'm a Sox fan, like he just annoys me.
I'm picking Javi though because they're both
Yeah,
28, 27.
Yeah, I'd pick Javi just because I've
pick
watched
Javi.
more.
I don't like the Cubs at all, but I like Bryant and I like Javi. I don't have a problem with them.
I think Javi takes cake. I mean, I know Bogarts had some good numbers last year, but I mean, Javi has a phenomenal glove. I mean, and he can hit the fuck out of the ball. I mean, he's still bad at like 280.
Javi, I think a problem with Javi though, he strikes out quite a bit.
They're trying to work it down on the fucking high pitches because he looked first 2 years he was literally swinging every 0-2 pitch they were throwing it high and he was missing by a mile.
He looked like a fucking 10-year-old in Little League.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to guess that they were going to throw a high fastball and he was going to swing.
And I want to see Schrober have a year where he's hitting 40 bombs.
Well, he hit 35 last year.
And you're also
I'm interested to see
I don't know
what
what you're getting at.
I'm interested to see what the Cubs do with Chris Bryant leading off this year. That's something different to me.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad guy to have it start off. I like him more 3-4 kind of thing because he's got the power.
That's what I mean. It's not ideal to lead him off. I mean, who else?
Also good to have someone start off with somebody on base though. I mean, you can have a
Are you guys in on Harper or no?
No.
No.
Out of nowhere, but no, I'm out.
I don't mind him.
I think he's too much into his head. I don't really think it's. I mean, I think he's.
I think like I'm more asking like, are you in on him being like good for the rest of his career? Like, do you think he was worth 3? How much did he get paid? Fucking
300. 300 something. Yeah.
Yeah, 330, I think it was.
Yeah, it was something insane.
Yeah,
know.
you think he's worth that?
I think it's hard to say when you give someone that long of a contract when you start off that hot and then have one shitty season. I mean, he could come back this year and bat 330 and hit in 40
Yeah.
dongs.
How do you think he feels that the Nationals win a championship after he loses? Or after he
Probably
leaves?
in the fucking weight room slamming weights and get ready to hit ding dongs left and right.
Yeah.
Well,
There's not much you can do about that. I mean, what do you think about the Nats this year? You think they're making a playoff run again?
No.
Oh, they're not. I mean, they're good.
They pretty much had the same team
Yeah.
that they won with.
Rendon's a hard player to lose, though.
Yeah, Rendon's gone.
He was the best player on the team.
Juan Soto.
You still have Juan Soto, yeah, but
And then you have the pitching staff.
Pitching staff's
I mean,
great.
I mean that's why I'm upset right now that we're in a crisis. I mean, baseball was gonna be fun to watch this year. So, you didn't know what was gonna happen. I mean, obviously you have those shit teams in Baltimore and Detroit, but from there on, you really don't know what's gonna happen with baseball. I mean, something anyone can fucking win. You can win at any given night.
All right, next.
Moving on, we're gonna start with a sponsor. One of our favorite sponsors to have. Wasn't officially cleared, but Tim Dooley. AWA.
Spirit animal of this
I still haven't heard from him. I still don't know where his whereabouts are. But if he miraculously listens to the second episode, Tim Dooley, we do still need you in this time of crisis.
I'm sure it's making him. He'll find it in a couple weeks.
I mean, you probably won't see him until our next football team's good.
That's going to be quite a long time.
We've got some time on that one.
We're gonna do a little Would You Rather segment today. Got this idea pitched to me. I know TJ knows it from Letterkenny, from what I understand. I'll start. Would you rather have a dick for a nose or a vag for a mouth?
That is a tough question.
I don't really think it's that tough.
I think you take the dick for a nose.
I'm more with the vag as the
yeah.
mouth because if you have a dick as a nose, like your mouth's still there,
Pussy
it's like
lips.
you're just giving it a BJ all day.
Pussy lips all day.
Yeah, I really don't think that's like a debate, to be honest with you. I really.
But imagine if your mouth is just a twat. It's just a tight, like.
It's still
It's not a
wasting
mouth.
fucking food. No, you don't have a dick hanging off your nose.
But what
Like,
if
when
you,
if you had a
It's
dick?
not obvious that you're fucked up in the head.
If you had a dick as a nose, like if you were eating food or something, like you got to move that over.
Yeah, you gotta tuck that thing in the fucking headband.
does it feel good when you put silverware in your mouth?
Oh my! I hope not.
That's true. See, that's true.
Do you have feeling of a vagina if it's in your mouth?
No,
like-
they're not functioning.
So it's just lips. Little
I'd
fucking
take vag.
they're fucking beef curtains hanging on your mouth.
Imagine that look. That's a bad. I'd rather just have that little floppy dick hanging from my nose.
I truly. I
How
don't even
big's a
understand
dick?
this question.
Is a dick as big as your normal nose, or does it hang over your mouth?
It's
And
like
you
shaped
have
like
to fucking
it's like
get the
Squidward.
Out of the way when you want to do something with your mouth.
It's like Squidward, but a dick instead for a nose.
No, that's
See,
way
no.
too fucking long.
No.
That is way too long.
Like maybe if it was a little chode, like starting from here and stopped about right there, maybe.
I mean, it's not gonna be the same for all people. I mean, you might
are you
get
gonna
lucky and
get?
get the chode.
What are you gonna get more heat for, though? Do you think people would make a bigger deal about you having pussy lips or a dick for a nose?
Dick for nose. I think you're done for. I think you're cooked with a dick for nose.
I think I'm with Pete on this one. I'd rather have pussy lips.
But what if you?
I would
fucking
too.
middle school with the dick for your nose? Like you're done. You're not even making it to high school.
No.
I still stand by the dick.
No, I don't. I'm gonna
that's
go
horrible.
vag mouth.
Okay.
So wait. Another thing. You have no feeling with the vagina for the lips, so you don't have no feeling for the dick for a nose. So, like, say if I was to blow my nose, it wouldn't feel like I was just busting a load, right? But if that was the case,
Like, I'm gonna be honest. If you have a dick as nose, are you like Pinocchio? Like you start lying and you get a boner?
yeah, exactly. Do you get hard with it being your nose?
How many times I gotta say that they're not functioning organs?
Okay, that's all we need to know.
That's a lot more boring. I think.
Oh. What are you gonna do? Fuck with your nose? What do you mean it's boring? What are you gonna do for a vag for a mouth? As a guy.
I don't know.
Actually, good. I mean,
Find out how it truly feels.
if you're
That's
batting
just-
for the other team, I guess you'll find out.
I mean, that's just borderline homosexual at that point.
Okay.
All right,
What's the
next?
What's the next question?
These are all from Letterkenny, I'm just gonna be honest. I just want your guys' thoughts.
I remember this episode too. Great episode.
Would you
Great
rather
show.
have-
If anyone who needs a laugh, go watch the letter.
Would you rather have,
Yesterday.
would you rather have a little bit of shit up your nose, and it was just always there, like it never like get out, it was just always there, and you're just always smelling shit, or like your mucus was like piss, like you always had piss in your mouth.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
Probably piss in my mouth, to be honest. I don't really want to be smelling shit all day.
Yeah, but the piss would just taste so bad in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine-
just fucking rip a piece of gum. I'm not having shit hang from my nose. Like, this is, you gotta get another softball. Why would you go through your whole life having shit hang from your nose?
But
think-
how big of a shit is it, Noah?
It just fits up there, you know.
Tiny,
It's just,
tiny bit.
You said
It's
it was
just-
hanging out.
no, it's up there, you know. It's not just hanging off your nose so people can see it. It's just up there.
Now, could you
You
stuff
smell
like
shit
could you
all day.
surround if you could you surround your nose with essential oils so then you just smell them? Will it overpower the shit smell?
I mean, that's up to you. I think
I'm gonna go shit in the nose. I don't want to taste the piss.
yeah. I mean, imagine at one point you're dehydrated. That'd just be terrible.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with the piss. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think you'd eventually get used to the shit smell.
I think you would too. Like think about like farmers like that have cows, like they smell shit all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'd
get
go.
used to it.
You just kind of get used to it. I think I'd go with the shit. I don't know, Caden. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but what would you go with?
Probably snapping his chick.
Mm. Mm. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Dude, this fucker's a touchscreen. I don't know what the. I can't see you guys. Okay, well, you guys can still
Looks
see
like,
me.
looks like we're bobbing to the next one. What we got?
Listen, hold on. Am I spitting out piss?
Yeah,
Yes, you have piss in your mouth.
Or just like shit in one nostril or both nostrils?
one.
I had to go with the shit in the nostril.
I'd take the shit.
I did too.
I gotta go the shit in the nostril.
Because I think I could figure out a way to overpower the smell of the shit to go throughout the day. Now, what about when you gotta sneeze or blow your nose like it's their shit coming out?
Leave it alone, Wolf. I don't care.
That's just you're thinking about it too much at that point.
I mean, like, if you have like a runny nose, are you gonna like? Is it all just coming out or what?
Is it diarrhea at that point? Like it's not even a runny nose.
I don't want to know at that point. I think we should move on. So, would you rather have? And these bugs are immortal. Would you rather be sleeping with like 3 bed bugs just crawling around in your bed, or 3 mosquitoes just chilling in your house?
Oh fuck! Fucking mosquitoes. Because
What the
that
fuck?
bed bug
That's a-
shit,
That's a
Dude.
dumb question.
dude.
I'm
Bed
out on
bugs
this
can
one.
fuck you up.
Dude, 3 mosquitoes in your fucking house, they're fucking the size of, I don't even know. They won't
Dude,
bother.
I can deal with a mosquito bite, but a bed bug bite, those aren't good. Those are no good.
For me,
The
like,
the odds of a mosquito biting you in your own house are probably very slim.
I mean, you really want bed bugs crawling around your bed while you're sleeping?
Fuck no.
That's why I said the fucking mosquito one.
I mean, you still get bit every day too.
Oh, so we're getting
Yeah,
bit
but
every day now.
No,
But
I
you
mean,
can, like, you can stand a mosquito bite. Like a bed bug, that's worse.
Jiggas.
Where'd Pete go?
he's back. Here's one. This is one I got asked in my fraternity interview, and we'll end with this one. Would you rather have to get rid of cheese or get rid of blowjobs?
Did you say cheese?
Oh, like all cheese?
I'd fucking get rid of cheese. I can't eat a burger without cheese
you know
on it.
You know how much is like cheese is in?
Yeah, but
cheese
there's
is
a lot
everything.
of things.
No
There's a lot
pizza.
of, like, what?
Pizza's like fucking 90% of my
Get a
diet. What am
sauce
I gonna eat?
pizza.
Nuts. I can't just eat sauce pizza the rest of my
What are you
Yeah,
gonna?
I
You gonna
can.
eat? Are you gonna eat a sauce Jack's pizza? No.
Imagine
Get
never
out,
having
get out.
a
Hey,
blowjob.
Hold up. False.
A fucking
Just
blowjob.
chill out. Chill out. Realize how much you use cheese versus realize how many blowjobs you get. You
That's true.
use cheese way more than you get a blowjob.
That's true.
TJ, how many times you
Hey.
ate cheese today? I'm gonna guess
Hey.
probably 3 or 4.
How many times
Yeah, just.
do you? Hey, how many times do you even come off of a blowjob?
That's true too.
I
Yeah,
mean,
never
you
mind.
still-
Change the answer.
Okay.
I mean, you still have sex. I think you'd be fine.
Would you rather never be able to finger a girl ever again, or never be able to jerk off again?
Ooh.
Never be able to finger a girl.
I'm all in on never fingering a girl ever again.
Yeah, true. Because, like,
Yeah, I mean you can't take that.
just-
You can't take that away.
yeah,
From
that's our manhood. Like, you can't take that away
We,
from us.
we talked about this in the debut episode. It's something that we're proud of. It's something that is part of our lifestyle. It's something that we can't get rid of it. It's a part of who we are as men, is jacking off.
Yeah.
Another question. I know this varies from every boy I've asked. You guys in on eating pussy or no?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm all in.
Love it.
I think it depends on.
Stay clean shaved down there, and we're good.
Oh my God, yeah.
See, here's my thing on eating pussy.
See, Gould's out. I know Gould's out. on this.
no.
I
Listen,
know Gould's out.
listen.
Oh, stinky.
When I'm hooking up with a girl, I'm not just gonna eat her out.
No, I
You
feel
know,
like
See,
it's
I
college.
couldn't do
I
that.
feel like it's
Like-
different in college.
No, like,
I feel
I'm gonna be
I feel
honest.
you
Like,
definitely have to know this girl before you're just doing it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's my take.
First time thing.
I've hooked up with a girl that like I barely even talked to, and I would never think to eat her out. Like
I
you
mean,
have
That's what I mean.
that's true. That's true.
But like, if I knew the girl,
Well, you can
and like,
know. Like, you could tell. Like, if
You
it's a
can
good
tell.
girl and, like,
Hey,
they
if
smell
you-
good. If
hey,
they smell good,
if you
they smell
if
good,
you
they're fine.
if you eat out a girl the first time you hook up with him, that's a bold move, and I respect it.
I've done it.
If you're that confident to say I'm going down and eating this girl's box,
I've done it.
kudos to you.
but like in college, like I don't like. Most of these girls I'm hooking up with is when I'm fucked up. Like I'm not just gonna like. I don't know these girls. Like they could fucking. I'm not just gonna go down there and.
Crabs down there, Noah.
Yeah, that's true.
I wrap my shit. But I mean, it's not my first thought when I think about like it's more something I do in a relationship, honestly.
I totally understand that.
You know, or if I'm just like, you know what, I know this girl, and I'm just trying to get my freak on. Or that, I mean, at that point, I'm willing to go down
Get your
and
freak on.
I mean, Noah, you come home. Say we're not here right now. You come home for spring break, and Burger King's open. Are you going through the drive-through, or what are we doing?
I'd have to say no.
So it's okay.
I prefer McDonald's.
That's fair.
No. Pause. I'll think of a question.
How about we just go to the next subject?
I was just saying, are we moving on to the next exciting one, Noah?
We're
Yes.
moving on to the next exciting one. This one has a lot of hype. I don't care about if you listen to any of the episode, you have to hear this segment. It is the Ottawapalooza lineup. It is being released. It is being released by yours truly at the IV Roundup, Ottawapalooza. We're just gonna go around the round table, and we're each gonna pick about 3 or 4 acts that we think should headline. Who wants to start?
Tony Alvarado has to probably open up with electric guitar solo.
I like it.
Get the crowd bumping a little bit. I mean,
Is it a solo or is it a solo or is it a duo with Angie Santucci?
Ooh.
That man's not.
I'd pay to see that.
What about like?
He's a one-man show. He doesn't fuck around with groups.
What about a Guitar Hero battle between Angelina Santucci and
like
Tony
a Through the
Alvarado?
Fire and Flames on Expert. Like,
exactly. Like Guitar Hero bullshit. Fucking Bad on Tom Morello. / Who's the last one? Lou. I think cancel the actual guitar playing. I just want to see Tony Alvarado play Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I want to see what that man would do with it.
I'm okay with that.
Then
I don't think Tony Alvarado got enough love at Student Talent.
Oh, he got ripped on bad.
He always used to shit on the Fine Arts Club because they
always comes back after the act. Is like, are you guys like kidding me? Like, this is how you run this? And you're like, dude, it's not my fault. Your shitty guitar.
Pete, I want to hear your pick.
So I got a good one for the headliner. Personally, I think this one's going to go number 1 with Eric Burden seeing how many gumballs he can fit in his mouth. Truly, I think it'd be a record-breaking number. I don't think I've ever see something this high. That man has got a fucking mouth on him.
I love it, Pete. I love it.
Oh, I've got a good 2 and 3.
It's a great choice. Eric Burden was actually my homeroom teacher.
I call him dad.
We're letting Peter go through with his 2 and 3 after this because I just want to see where this goes.
Let's go 2, 3, Peter. I just want to hear these.
All right, I have Kevin Francis teaching the physics of inflating a football. That man, he's the manager of all the equipment for the football team, and he knows goddamn well where that bag of football is at all times, along with where its pump is.
Well, I mean, what would Ottawa football?
No Deflategate going on with the fucking Ottawa high school football team. I can guarantee you that much.
I mean, who can do the job as good as Kevin Francis? Nobody.
I have one super pick. He's already been in one of these, and I would say Austin Posada is the only other guy who has the dedication. With maybe maybe Kyle Nevins having the knowledge of the game.
I think Posada has enough knowledge of the game to definitely be a good equipment manager, maybe even a D-line coach. But what's your 3?
Number 3, I have Andrew Jacoby teaching the history of the clarinet. This man's done a lot for the music department. Noah Gould being the first to know how much this music department does for our team. Our school, when we have maybe the shittiest sports program at every sport of all time. Besides women's tennis, they're very good. Women's softball, good. Other than that, we're done.
Andrew Jacoby didn't get enough credit. He's definitely a guy that everyone should talk to. He might come off as awkward at first, and he does look like Little Dicky. But he's definitely a conversationalist, and he has great insight. He's always willing to pitch ideas to make the games more exciting, even though they may not have been heard. But I definitely respect Andrew Jacoby, and he had big shoes to fill with the retirement of Miss Rec, and he came back and he won us a state championship, and I respect him for that.
There you have it. First point of view right there, Noah Gould.
My first pick, it's obvious. I've mentioned it too many times. It'd probably just be you'd move the stage and you'd bring in the fire truck and you just have 5 minutes of an OTTAWA chant led by Tim Dooley.
I mean, there's nothing else you need. I actually have one more to add, and mine would be bringing in a mud wrestling pit and letting all the PE teachers go after it and seeing who wins head-to-head stalemate.
Now, Pete, I got a question on that. Does Drake Leaper come back for that?
I think he has to off the fucking off the ropes, dropping the elbow on who's the fucking sophomore baseball coach? What's his name?
Erickson.
Levi Erickson. Erickson, yeah, straight to the
Buzz
back.
Lightyear.
I definitely think that that Drake Leaper has to make a comeback, like an Edge comeback, like Royal Rumble.
Drake Leaper takes off the shirt. He's already got the intimidation factor going for half of them, so he's already at half their heads.
Now, here's my thing, Pete. Would it be better if it was a mud wrestling, or would it be better if it was Hell in a Cell?
I like the mud wrestling as an added bonus for a couple of the sleeper picks like Brent Moore to get in there and wrap the legs. The mud match is it's an extra challenge. Nobody knows how to factor that in. You get a couple sleeper picks in there.
But
what whole team department? So you have Jess Kuhn in there as well. So we've got the whole team.
What about we clear the stage? We get two cows, put them right there. Then here comes Mr. Matt Smith on a horse, getting off his horse in assless chaps, not wearing anything under the chaps, just seeing his ass, and he starts swinging a lasso around, trying to catch the fucking cows.
And while he's riding
I don't
around,
think there's fucking enough money in the world for that one to run.
he's doing circles around these cows, going, "It's time to test your knowledge."
Oh.
But if you were to take
so-
if you were to take a winner in the mud pit, just real quick, who would you take?
Mark Andrews, no question.
I think that's the obvious answer. Obviously,
No prisoners. Obviously, I listed my underdog of Brent Moore just sneaking around in the mud and grabbing legs for the last kill, like a full kill. Really you're hiding in the bushes and jumping out at the end.
Like a Rey Mysterio-esque Brent Moore, you know.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna take a sleeper from the girls' side. I'm gonna take Crumb. She's a bad motherfucker.
That's an unreal pick.
It's definitely a good pick.
I like that pick a lot.
I'm
going with Big Dog Conforti. He's fucking he's Mark Henry times 2. I'm gonna have to go with the world's strongest man. So
he's like Batista.
Yeah, he's something.
Might have the Batista bomb now.
But here's my next pick for Ottawapalooza, and he should probably be the front liner, if you ask me.
Can I go yet?
You can go after this one because this is one that needs to be heard. It's in my eyes. It wasn't obviously the first one I said, but it is the main event if you ask me. It's Mr. Taylor singing Beatles covers.
No. I'd rather have him doing Elton John. I can see him in just a nice Elton John outfit with the glasses singing Rocket Man.
I will let him bring back Benny and the Jets because he did sing that one time for Student Talent.
Killed it. Absolutely murdered it.
Killed it.
I would nominate that guy as the worst driver in Ottawa, though. That man does not know how to use a fucking turn signal.
Well,
that man literally goes as fast as he can, stands on the fucking brakes, does not signal, and fucking whips it on 2 wheels on this absolute beater ride that's been hit probably about 30 times.
It's probably from him being used to driving on the other side of the car, wasn't he from Ireland or some shit?
He's from the UK.
So yeah, he's not used to it. He's getting adjusted to driving in the US. Yeah, that's my headliner. That is my Travis Scott-esque.
I got two. I got 2 here. So after this is a lot of commotion going on after the wrestling, all that. I'm gonna have assistant baseball coach Briar Lear sit down and do some poetry. Guy, he can just speak some wisdom, and he's gonna get everyone calm down, and it's gonna be a great time. Guy's funny, and people are gonna enjoy him.
Another man that I'd love to hear his takes on this podcast. I know he has a lot to say.
Definitely.
He's a great voice of the Ottawa Pirates with WCMY. and I'd love to hear his hot takes on the show.
But my second pick is Tracy O'Fallon and Bob Bradish doing a duet of Party for Two by Shania Twain and Billy Currington with Connor O'Fallon and Bobby Bradish, his son, in the background doing a dance with their shirts off.
That would make the world spin.
Bobby with his shirt off would be scary
Kid,
for
you'd get so
any.
big around him.
Hey, would be scary for any dude sitting in that auditorium because God knows what he will do.
I say you have
He's
him
a
and him.
fun guy.
Is this normal Bobby or is this Bobby maybe off fucking 2 joints? You don't know. The kid smokes.
Hey,
I think after the crowd's done cleaning themselves up after that, actually bring in Tyler Wario to explain what kind of conditioner he uses for all the boys back home.
Wargs is a stud.
He's a hero.
He is edge. He is edge. If anyone is edge, it's Wargo.
what is Noah doing right now?
Probably taking out his fucking dip.
Probably kicking Trish out of the room.
Oh, hi, good.
An interruption. Caden, do you have any hot takes for Ottawapalooza lineup? I don't think I've heard one from you yet.
I said 2. I said fucking Alvarado and Mr. Matt Smith.
Matt Smith was a good one.
That's his chest.
Alvarado's a questionable choice. Considering, his nature, he just got fired.
No, they hired him back.
Oh,
No, did they?
I think they. Wait, when did he get fired? He got fired last year, didn't he?
No, he got fired this
Noah
year.
got fired this year.
Ooh, that's tough. Fired twice.
Miss
That's not
Kuhn.
good.
Miss Kuhn is the teacher now. It's like Leah Kuhn, I think.
Jess?
no, Leah.
Oh, Leah Kuhn. Okay.
For my next pick, I'm gonna have to go
Hold
with.
on. How about we talk while we're on the school topic of things? You have to.
Caden, I feel like I know where you're getting at right now. We addressed it last episode. We can't be doing stuff like this.
It's definitely there's a border, there's a line you're getting at here, Caden.
Fair enough.
We can't cross it. We can't cross it.
We crossed our debut and we had to delete. So we'll leave it at that. But
You had to
Here's
delete
my-
the whole video.
yeah, people weren't happy with our takes in our
It's
first
in the
video.
It's in the
Who
archives
said
right
who
now.
said stuff to you?
We will not throw out names.
We can't.
Text-
Yeah, we can't.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Okay.
Because I'll have a
Just
word
leave
with them.
Here's a sleeper pick. Ryan Gunnarsson doing shooting lessons.
I would say Ryan Gunnarsson teaching boys how to talk to girls would probably be a good
I'd
one.
rather see Wheels doing shooting lessons than Ryan Gunnarsson.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to learn the wheels jump shot.
Exactly.
It's wet.
It's like you're swimming.
You always come to open gym. He was always my first overall pick, but he wasn't others.
He wasn't others.
He wasn't much of a passer. I'll give you that. He didn't like
Oh,
passing
fuck
the ball a lot.
If the man's got a shot, why pass when you can fucking make it?
He was a corner specialist. He's definitely Ray Allen-esque in the corner.
Who do you got? Who do you got in a game of 21? Let me think. Earl's definitely in there. Wheels is definitely in.
Sean Fry should be in there.
Holy shit.
That 3-pointer's lethal.
Oh, we got to think of a third. I don't know a third. I don't know someone who could match up to the potential of Earl or Wheels. But I think Wheels takes Earl in a game of 1-on-1.
Oh, I know. Caden, you kidding me? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Steedman, baby.
Steedman's definitely in there.
I think there's
Yeah,
about one way to end out Ottawapalooza, and that would be a Bill Simon lights and audio show in Kingman Gym to shut her down. If the warm-up music of the Ottawa Pirates, toss it with a little Mambo number 5, really just get the crowd on their feet.
It'd be more chicken dance if anything.
Oh yeah, very true.
See, here's my thing about Bill Simon doing the music. He had the same rotation of Mambo number 5. The chicken dance was played multiple times.
I did sound one time in my whole high school career, and I was like looking through the playlist to see what this guy had. Every single fight song from every single SEC team was on there, and I'm like, what the fuck have you ever done with any of these?
Go Longhorns. That's Big
Go
12.
Horns, baby. Hook 'em.
Did he actually go to Texas?
No.
Never understood that.
Fan of the Stars.
Honestly, I like a Bill Simon show, like an EDM show. If he was
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lights and audio.
Like
This
a
guy's
little
like a soap and steam fest.
like a Bill Simon, like he's just on there and he's got the beat, he's got the headphones, and all of a sudden the bass drops and he's got the fist bump going. I'd be willing to see that.
No, I can see Bill like just pushing one song, just everyone right here. Just
Give him the hands. I agree. It's,
I could see him get like the fucking cloud glasses and ripping out the electric fucking keyboard and just going to town on that thing.
To close out my lineup, it would probably have to be Danny Isles' storytelling.
oh god,
That
that would be
seen it all.
fucking awesome.
I want to hear this more about. I think more people need to hear the story of Jordan and how he was on
yes.
Camel.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I have one of the best Danny Isles story, and I don't even think he told you guys last year. So, I legit think the picture he showed me is better than the camel. So
Not possible.
he's talking about he was in Brazil. I think he was in Brazil or something.
My question is where
Is this guy?
Where does he get the money to travel to all these
I
places?
That
don't
guy's
know.
definitely
I don't
slinging
know.
drugs. There's no way he's not trapping.
He's talking about this guy he's talking to at like some stand or something. He goes, "Go to the lady with big breasts." And the way Danny said that, I was already just shit myself. He goes, "So I'm just listening to him." He said, "Go to the lady with the big breasts." So okay, we're walking. Look at this. Shows me a picture. Big ass statue of some like Buddha girl with hogs on her. He's holding one tit with both hands. Going like this. This big ass smile on his face. I was on the floor laughing.
I definitely want to hear the story behind the 10 miles out of Ransom and didn't have a spare tire. I don't understand it. I never understood it. I like an explanation behind it because it doesn't make any sense. And it was the only thing he ever said when I would speak to him. But he's a character, and his stories need to be heard.
I love that guy.
But I can't think of very many other acts that could really.
No, I think we literally covered everybody in the high school in Ottawa. Or we could do a JoJo motivational speech to end it to really get everybody get going.
Hey.
I mean, that'd be ideal. I mean, or just a JoJo cycling class.
Yes, that man knows how to ride a bike.
He sure does.
He used
We
to call
visited the Ottawa pool if you're curious. That man loves catching the rays.
Oh, don't worry. I worked at City Rec, and I used to see him there every Friday.
Yeah, Noah Gould, also a frequent visitor of the Reardon pool, if that makes any sense to anybody.
Listen,
I'm sure it does. I'm
Part
sure,
of my part of my job. Part of my
Fucking
job.
weirdo.
I'm sure it was your job, Noah.
Hey, you worked there, bud.
I'm just trying to make ends meet, buddy.
That's gonna end with our headliners. Peter, hit us with our final sponsor.
I think Steven Springer, the way he talks to girls, he could be a porn star. I think he has the potential. But
I don't know. Is that an act? Is that an act? I don't even know what that is.
it's not an act. It
That's
could
a
be
filler.
an act.
No,
It
that's
could
a
be-
filler.
It could be a pornographic film
If you're
that we
saying
just show on the screen. Like, but
this is what I was scared of bringing you on the show, Caden. There was a
No,
line,
literally.
and that line you crossed the line without
Keep
anyone
crossing
knowing.
it, dipshit.
You crossed it right there. You literally said that Steve Springer talks like a porn star, and you said you wanted to put up a porno for our ANNOUNCE lineup.
hey,
You said he that he talks to girls like a porn star. I mean, obviously he's talking to the girls at the high school. You weirdo.
Listen. He likes the dirty talk. What else can I say?
We've hit
The
the line.
dude's got game.
Wait, all right.
The line and cross it.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Hit us with our final sponsor.
I said there's glass on the floor. Get it out of here.
Can I have Bobby Boyle be our sponsor every show? So this time we're gonna do it. We're gonna hit off Steve Springer. We're gonna go Five Alive, the sexiest boy band in the IV. Book them for all your events. They'll bring the fire. Like Caden said, he'll bring the content.
Who is Five Alive?
That's his fucking boy band.
Who's in it?
Business cards. He has business cards. Five Alive.
Who's in it?
Him and all his friends. They're like a fucking. They like dress up and put on wigs and shit. I don't know.
Who's him?
Steve Springer.
Hold up. Question. Who wins the crowd over it in a concert? Gunther's band?
The lifters?
The Lifters or Bradish's band?
Bob.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Bob
say
knows how to get the crowd going. I can see like
Kevin Lenhart in that thing.
the lifters, they're just smooth, like little relaxing music.
We
Bob gets everyone out of their fucking seats. Like
We might not have mentioned this in our lineups, but I think that's just because they were known headliners.
oh yeah, easily. We
These are-
didn't need to bring them up.
These are bands that are like the Beatles and the fucking Van Halen of Ottawa.
You got a point.
So I mean, there's no point bringing them. But I would want to explore the Five. Does Five Alive have a streaming service that they use?
I don't think they do. I think they're strictly live.
There you go. Five Alive. Check them out. Book them today. We're gonna close out the show just with memories. Great, the memories we had at Ottawa High School, and I'm excited to hear what we have because throughout 4 years you're bound to have some gold content when it comes to memory.
Not hear a single word this kid's saying. So we're just gonna skip what he's saying. We're doing high school memories. I'll jump in. I'm gonna keep mine a little PG. First day of high school, this was just fucking pure shell shock. You know, going into high school, learning the hallways a little bit, walk up to the 900 lounge, you know, chilling out, first day of high school. And we have Hunter Smith. And he's been on the basketball team, him and this other kid named Ian Conan. No one's gonna know him. Absolute fucking sleeper picking a fight. Never saw this one coming. Told us he was a black belt. No one fucking believed him. Well, you know, Hunter gives him the classic fucking dunk where he slaps his tit up and down. And Ian didn't find that very amusing and literally suplexed this fucker in the elevator shaft on the first day of high school. And I knew I was in for a fucking awakening after that experience. It was all downhill after that.
Can I go next?
Absolutely.
So you remember all the people they came up with the like smackaboo thing where you get smacked on the back of the neck?
Oh, yeah.
Wedgie Wednesday.
Back-a-boo.
Smackaboo.
Okay, well, this is sophomore year. TJ is in my PE class, so he can vouch for me. Sam Atwood
Oh, dude.
decided it was okay for him to do it to me. So I turn around and I go after him to smack him in the back of the head. Then we're walking into the locker room in PE, and he tried pushing me. I dodged it. I shoved the kid over the fucking bench in the locker room. He falls into the lockers. He gets up. Ethan Candle's holding me back. He goes, dude, he's not worth it, man. He's not worth it. It was the most eventful PE class I've ever had.
That was
high
so
school.
fucking funny.
See, Sam Atwood necked me. I just kind of laugh it off. I can't believe you actually went after this kid.
Dude, you gotta think back though. This is younger Caden. This was
fuck
This
Caden. He was a douchebag, then a fuck, and then whatever he is now.
He's still a
Yeah.
fucker.
Sam Atwood did a bold thing and tried out for sophomore basketball in jeans. I respect him for doing that. That man's dick was probably bleeding after chafing that bad from doing all those sprints.
Oh,
I'm doing
my
at 16 in jeans.
All right,
17.
I got mine. So it's freshman basketball tryouts, and I mean all basketball tryouts are always tough because you do a lot of running and stuff. But it was not even like I think 20 minutes into tryouts, and
What? No.
this Garrett.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause you really quick. We definitely ran like 2:17s beforehand.
Yeah, we did. Like it was after like 2:17s, and we did a couple more like even after that later in tryouts. But this Garrett, what's Garrett's last name?
Heart.
Garrett Hart. He's got fucking goggles and shit. He has to go to the bathroom, and the kid never came back. So tryouts just go on, fine, everything. I think I was waiting for my sister because my sister had basketball too, and they were like going later than us. And I go to the bathroom like to take a piss or something. He like gets up off the floor. he passed out. He goes, is practice still going? I go, here, we've been done for like a half hour now. He had to have been passed out in the fucking bathroom floor for at least almost 2 hours.
He was taking a quick dirt nap before he was getting the next rep in.
But that's mine. I thought it was very funny at the time.
I do got another one, and it involves Nathan Weitzel. So we are walking to the toll house for
you told me this one.
for a field trip, and it's right across the street from Jimmy John's. This dude's in a big ass like discussion about like the I&M Canal, blah blah blah, talking the history behind it. We're in Springer's class, state and local. All of a sudden, there's a knock on the door of the little fucking white toll house. Nathan Weitzel ordered Jimmy John's and got it delivered to the toll house. And it's like 20 degrees out. Springer was so mad. He made Weitzel go eat it outside. It was just the most embarrassing thing for the dude doing the presentation. Imagine Jimmy John's interrupting it. It was the funniest shit ever.
Imagine being the Jimmy John's delivery guy.
Exactly.
You go, wait, I got delivery to the fucking the toll house.
Oh my god.
And of all people, it's Nathan Weitzel picking up your fucking Jimmy John's order. I mean, I had to rattle one off at the top of my head. I wasn't there for this, but definitely Randall Copeland getting shoved in the locker. I'd love to hear that story.
I don't really have the full story. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but I asked Brent Moore, who watched it live, and he didn't really want to comment on it, but he did have a little chuckle about it. I will say that, but it sounds like Randall, Jeremy's older, pretty much twin brother, got rammed in a locker.
Oh, okay. There's a story I can use. It's Ottawa related. It deserves discussion. Randall Copeland gets his second DUI.
That man lives for the booze.
I just want to ask how he got his first one and what he was doing behind the wheel in general.
I think a very slept-on moment of us being in high school is also Atlee Stalker getting socked in the face by one of the Fisher boys.
I never even heard.
You've never heard this story?
I didn't hear the story. No.
How did you not hear this? Stalker tried breaking up a fight. Who was it between? I know it was one.
It was between
Jure, I think.
Savageau and one of the Fishers.
Yeah.
Brandon?
Jordan.
I think I was a freshman, maybe.
Yeah, we were freshmen. We were
freshmen, yeah. And Stalker got socked in the face, got his glasses broke and everything. It was just great.
Wow. That's just wow.
It was wild.
I don't really have a very, very good one to share. I mean,
Dance stories, Noah?
Hunter Smith was a highlight reel. Hunter Smith doing cities in the school parking lot could also be probably an act for Ottawapalooza. Maybe
Or-
maybe a
Or,
Hunter
or it could be in the next Fast and Furious movie.
maybe a
Like
Hunter
Paul
Smith.
Walker's job.
I think another favorite high school memory was when RJ Cherry put a live fish in the fucking porta potty and Ogie had to take it out. Like,
That
it was a
was-
big fish too.
Didn't
was-
someone steal a phone and throw it in the porta potty?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
a thing?
I've never heard that.
Never heard that either.
Someone stole somebody's phone and they threw it away in the porta potty.
I didn't hear that, honestly.
That's the story I heard. But I think that's gonna do it here, folks, for episode 2 of the IV Roundup. Tune in next time. I think we're gonna take a day off tomorrow. Build up some new content for next.
Let
episode.
us know. Give us suggestions. What do you want to hear?
We need content, and I honestly, a big thing next episode. I think we're gonna bring on some special guests. I heard from some big Ottawa celebrities that really want to be heard, and I really want to hear their hot takes on some topics we got to talk about. So until then, adios, and stay safe.
Stay groovy, baby.